land, radio land. All right, listen. Can you hear me? Mic check. Mic check. Yeah, this your man, Select Man, Tony Boston. Listen, I can't hear myself. No, I'm on my headset. Yeah. No, bear with us. Bear with us. We'll get this right. I can't mess up. I can't mess up. There we go. Hey, y'all, listen. Good morning. Good afternoon. How y'all want to say it? I'm glad to be here. Today, everybody, turn me up a little more. Every, everybody had their time to talk. News Channel 9, Channel 3, Channel 12, World News, NBC News. Everybody had their time to talk. But I'm the hottest thing on the internet right now. So it's my time to talk, my hour, my time to talk about all this crime that's going on in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I know y'all watching the City of Fish. I know y'all slick watching. You don't have to slick watch. Just click onto my page, hit the button, and you don't have to hate. Just hit it. Just hit it. You ask me how God got me this far, I'm going to show you and tell you how God got me this far today. But I want y'all to know, I want to send shouts out of love out. If y'all know me, I love my grandfather, 87 years old. He lost his niece at Mary's. He's the oldest grandfather, 87. I got a grandfather, 87. His sister is 86, Aunt Eltha. Their nephew name is Tony Boston. I was named after him, so their nephew named Tony, if y'all didn't know. My cousin named Tish. So my family's going through something as well as anybody's family. But we in good favor because we got God on our side. We ain't up here bitter, so who did this, why this happened. That we praying that justice be served, but we not bitter. We got to look, we Christian, and we know when you come on this earth, we once got to leave. But to my family personally, I'm the oldest cousin of Miss Moss. I was in Nashville when she got killed that night. My phone kept ringing. I love my cousin to death. I'm going to miss my cousin. To her daddy Fig, to her dad, I know her dad very well. We just want to send nice condolences out to y'all, man. Mr. Hickson, lost your daughter. To the young man that lost his life. Man, this is crazy. I knew all three of them kids. I go to Champs buy shoes from Darien. I buy my shoes. All my shoes on my feet come from Darien and we're at Champs. Majority, 85% of them. Me and her dad a real good friend. Me and Mr. Peacock, her grandfather used to own the store. Miss Peacock granddaughter.
Oh, man.
So since after Miss Peacock, man. So I lost some people in it. And we just got to keep praying as a community. But today, I bring in two powerful people that's from the community. And we talk about how we're going to stop this crime. First of all, how I feel about it, I'm going to come on in a minute. First of all, how I feel about it is that as a community, we got to come together. The churches got to get along. This thing is biblical. The churches got to get along. The churches don't get along, so I think the streets don't get along. The organizations, I've seen all week, I've seen this organization meet, that organization meet. Why in the hell, I'm sorry, I can't get, I'm sorry. Why in the heck that these different organizations are meeting in Chattanooga? I seen some at the Ben Smith Hall. How many people know that the police officers met at the Ben Smith Hall today had a community meeting? That many people didn't know because people were calling me. You didn't know about that meeting. How many people knew about the meeting at Brandon High School? A lot of people didn't know. How many people knew about the meeting at Avondale? A lot of people didn't know. So we point a finger. I'm calling names. I'm calling shots. I'm not here to discourage you, but I just said we got to do better communication in a black community. They said what could happen? What could happen? If we got to come together. We got to put our pride aside. You know, if you got some money from the city, show the next man how he can get some money from the city. We got to uplift each other. We all got non-profit organizations. Don't hog it to yourself. Then we got people in position that work in government that won't help the people out on the street because they want to feed their friends. Yeah, I'm talking about this morning. I'm so upset. I'm pissed off because we got people that's in government right here in Chattanooga. Don't give me the call on names because I'm going to blast you right now. We got people that's in position that's supposed to be helping the community, but they're turning around and get their friends money and give them help. Come on now, somebody help me out. Now I can stand up behind mine. I can stand up behind mine. So I was an inner city child. Just like them kids out there in Mary's, we can't blame everybody. I was once one of them kids. I was bad growing up. My mama raised two boys. My grandma and granddaddy raised me. I know how it feels to be in the street. Some of y'all call yourself street guy. Y'all go down to City Hall and City Council. Oh, I was a street guy. You wasn't no street guy. Dude, I did this for real. I was a nappy-headed little bad little boy who went to church. If you're from the east side, south side, well, if you live in Chattanooga and know Tony Boston growing up, you're not from Chattanooga. I was everywhere, playing at everybody's center. Then my man Joe Jenkins, I love him to death because he's real, because we City Code Joe, I call him City Code Joe. Now, that's the person that get the money. Let me put my team together, and I guarantee you crime will slow down. Because my team ain't no fake. They the real. And they might be their kids and grandkids out here in the street doing this, and we can talk to them. That's the problem. Y'all don't want to put me on no team because I'm not no groupie. I don't suck into y'all. I'm not going to suck into y'all. Man, these killers are free. I just lost a family member. My real cousin. It ain't no friend. We got the same bloodline, same grandpa, same anus. And y'all still around here playing with these guns. Let me tell you something. I'm not mad at none of y'all. I figure I fear the government and society because now you got to look at the center summers. Look at the centers. They took all the sports out the recreation centers. All the sports out there. Y'all didn't know this. It ain't no sports. They want the kids to go downtown to outdoor Chattanooga. They want them to go down. How many kids got a car to get downtown? Or they say, well, they be on the weekend. Yeah, because somebody dropped them off, got a ride. But every day, I got a whole school over here that, well, y'all should have been on gave me some money. Or been up, I got classrooms, I got cafeteria, I got a event hall, and you can't put me out because I own it. I own it. You can't put me out. But no, y'all don't want to come to us. Y'all don't come to us because we not no groupers. We self-made. You see, pay me, don't play me. That's what I stand on. But the only way we're going to fix this in the community, y'all, we got to put our pride aside. I'm telling you, a lot of people might not like Tony Ball, so get wrong. I don't care. I go viral. I'm self-made. I can do what I want to do. You trying to figure me out, I can't do that. But guess what? You leaving a piece of the puzzle out. I'm a piece of the puzzle. You a piece of the puzzle. He piece of the puzzle. She piece of the puzzle. She knows something I don't know. He knows something I don't know. This man right here, y'all don't know what it is. This man got so many connections in the brain of the community. I know for a fact this man got so many connections in the brain of the community. That's why I brought him on my show. That he can stop some of that stuff on the other side of the tunnel. He's not a gang member. He's a preacher, a teacher, a businessman, and a husband. But guess what? His ties to the streets. I ain't never seen y'all pull my man downtown and say, hey, Thomas, help us out on this. What you know? How can we better community? So I brought Thomas in this morning, and I want y'all to call in 423-713-7614 because I'm going ham. I'm going ham. I'm sitting there. Y'all want me to go off because I'm not here this morning to bash nobody. I can't afford to bash nobody. My family's grieving right now. But I can tell y'all, we got to stop. We got to get done decent in order, Matumbo. We got to get decent done in order. Let me tell you something. So now we got a black police chief. So y'all think she can work miracles. How can she work miracles? She just got him. The police department, y'all got to come together as one. Y'all got to get along. Show this lady around Chattanooga. Just don't show her certain parts. Show this lady around Chattanooga. Identify the problem. What's going on? I want to put my team together. I challenge City Hall right now to call me, hit me up. Y'all got the money. I know y'all just got $38 million. The county just got $71 million. Why nobody black ain't got no money in the community? I'm talking about the county now. Y'all got businesses, $71 million that came through the county commission, and none of us got no money. But then, hold up. Y'all took all the sports out of the community for the black kids. They in school, just like the county commission, they in school. Y'all suspend my kids. My son got suspended here a couple of weeks ago at Central High School. I went up to the school. I fought out. My son got, okay, y'all suspended him. What y'all gonna do with him now? Kick him out of school and go to the drug dealers and the gangbangers in the street? Is that what y'all want? His dad had been in that position. I grew up around all that. I was just a hype man in the hood when all the crime was going on. They used to call me the joke. I used to think everything was funny because I just like to be happy all the time. But y'all, these streets are for real. The young folks are hurting. And we around here got our different. We keep meeting, but nothing's been solved because you can't put the right people in the right position. Do you understand what I'm saying? You got to put the right people in the right position. So y'all bypassing all the right people. And I know y'all bypassing all the right people. Because I know crime can slow down in certain areas if you just pay attention to some people. Y'all know everything. Y'all know everything. Y'all don't know nothing. I've been in the streets. I'm born in the streets. Do y'all know my mama is? Do y'all know my grandfather, my parents is? I'm a Boston. The name goes a long way in Chattanooga. I mean, I got people out here hating on me every day, and I love it because guess what? I'm doing what they want me to do. God keep blessing me, keep hating, because y'all knew them adding wood to the fire, and it's going to keep burning, and it's going to get hot. As long as I was in the hood a couple years ago, y'all remember, it's a testimony. As long as I was in the hood on Glass Street, hanging under the tree, want to be somebody I wasn't. Y'all my friend. I'm talking about it. As long as I was in the club at the whole no, it's a hype man. I don't think nobody had the club cracking than me. DJ Mix on the ones and twos. My girl Magic on the part. I'm the hype man. The line used to be long down the street, down the whole note. As long as I was on the microphone doing something negative, y'all supported me. But when I changed my life to get my own buddy company, better for the community, working volunteer, I can't find nobody on side of me but solid people like them. But guess what? It's working for me because the people that matters contact me. You know what I'm saying? When you broke people are the ones getting mad and be miserable because they broke. I used to be broke. I'm still broke. But I used to have dirty shoes on my feet. But my mama said, look, I'm a little step higher than what I was. Maybe if y'all couldn't have told the boss, why is it that every time a shooting happens, I stab at somebody, go to jail? I guess because I'm the boss. And the community got my number. Anything major. Yesterday was a fire at the church at Redemption Point. Who got a call first? I did. The preacher of Redemption Point didn't even know there was a fire at his church because he's in Philadelphia. But they called Tony Boston. So Tony Boston called him, and I called my friend Demetrius, and we made some connections to the pastor. So sometimes I think y'all might need to go back and put y'all people in the right position because y'all puzz ain't working. Killing still shooting at. We keep on meeting, but when are we solving? Do y'all agree with me? Absolutely. We keep meeting, but what was so Thomas? Today is on my show, as you've been working in the community, you're a community barber, as you keep working as a barber, you still out there, and you went to Brandon High School, very smart young guy, but you know your ears to the streets. Yeah, you're Evans. Turn my mic up a little bit. That's right. You're Evans. That's right. You're Evans. So that's all I gotta say. You're Evans. That's all I gotta say. We'll leave it at that. I'll leave it like that. So how can we help these kids in the street? What kind of programs can we get by you being a barber? How can you tell them which way to go? How did you change your life?
Well, first of all, Tony, I want to thank you for having me on here, man, and giving me the opportunity just to express my own humble opinion, man. And I think part of the problem is just my own opinion. We got to meet these kids where they at. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we do a lot of finger pointing, talking at them. And we don't take the time to talk to them, to know what they need, to find out what's going on with them. Because it's a lot, as we know, going on with them just individually. So in my opinion, part of the problem, we need to meet these kids, these gangbangers or violent kids or whatever, where they at. We need to talk to them and find out what they need because we feel like we got the solution, but ain't nobody talking to them.
Well, I tell you, can you turn my mic up a little bit? I'm sorry. I tell you the problem is, and you said gangbangers. I don't look at them as gangbangers.
I understand.
Because I'm from the same area they from.
I understand.
I know you don't need, but that's the way society has got them. They steal somebody's kids. Because guess what? I got cousins that's in gangs.
Right.
And I don't look at them gangs because I grew up in that area and they just need love. Like you said, we need to talk to them. Every time we see them, we want to down them.
Exactly.
We don't want to, because at the end of the day, because them people that down to them ain't never been through nothing. See, I've been through something. I've been through where I had to catch a cab, catch a bus, the hot water running out because eight kids in the house on a Saturday morning. And the girl that's trying to make eggs and bacon and grandmama there yelling at us. I've been through that. But the people that's talking, it's on TV every day, doing press conferences and stuff, they ain't never been through nothing, man. So they don't know how I feel to be in my shoes and be in them kids' shoes.
Well, Tony, I don't mean to cut you off, but we don't need to worry about them. We don't need to worry about the ones that's on TV just talking. We need to go to the ones who actually got their feet on the ground, who's actually trying to do something. Because we're not going to solve this problem on the outside. It's going to be a problem we have to solve within. Trying to reach out to other people to help us with a problem that we need to solve within our own community. We need to start reaching out to everybody. We the ones that can change it before anybody else can.
Yeah, but that's the problem. We can change it. But it's like me, every time we apply for something, they don't give it to us.
That's the thing. Why we got to keep applying and going and get what they got. Right. We got enough, like yourself. It's a lot of brothers and sisters within our own community who can step up and deal with our problem within our own problem. And we got to change how we talk. Right. I'm a big believer in manifestation. And part of the problem I'm seeing, we always talking, when black folks get together, they don't know how to act. When black folks get together, this, black folks get together, that. We need to change that whole narrative. There's a lot of positive stuff going on in the community that you don't hear nothing about. So, in my opinion, we got to change the narrative also, brother.
Okay. And so, Jennifer, as being a black female, and you got so many women that got killed in Chattanooga, Tennessee, young black women. I had a best friend daughter get killed, and my cousin just got killed. Matter of fact, I got two cousins just got killed. The young lady in the West Side, Myron Hill, granddaughter. Myron is my great cousin on the other side. It's crazy. When Myron got out of prison, 30 years, Myron did 30 years in prison. He got out, he said, "Little nephew, look up." I'm like, "Man, I don't know you." Because he was way older. But his granddaughter, Myron, my cousin, so this is his daughter. And I'm like, dang, I gotta go to another funeral, but it's not how you have family scattered out everywhere because this family don't come together. That's another thing. Family don't come together like they used to.
Exactly.
But I hold up very well because I'm happy because I'm believing in Lord Jesus Christ. I work in the funeral home and I see this. So as a black female and all these women getting killed in Chattanooga, I mean, what can you tell other females out there? Come over, look closer. What can you tell other females out there what to do? Because I don't understand it. Women are getting killed. So what is a black female? You got your own business. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, thank you for inviting me to this show. And I'm actually from California, from Los Angeles, California. And I grew up out there in the street as well. And I've seen a lot of people get killed and, good people, bad people in the whole 9 yards.
This is what I heard. Right, they say you was rough out there in California. Your family?
I was in the street.
Yeah.
Let's leave it at that. But at the same time, I grew up, and what you have to do is, I think, is as women, we have to actually come together, and we have to teach each other, and we need to stay in our kids' life. We need to talk to them. We need to be a part of their lives, even if you're in a bad neighborhood, a good neighborhood. It really doesn't matter. Just talk to everybody and come together as women, and not just this woman has this and this woman has that. We all have to come together and not be envy of the next person and help. Show what you know how to do, and the next person should show what they know how to do, and we'll be able to be better as women.
I know your daughter, she all over again because she knows she with your daughter crazy. But so just by being in the, working with and the reason I got you because people don't know you are the bartender. Mm-hmm. You one of the best, but you Trisha, Jennifer, you seen all these guys in the street. Mm-hmm. You was at Coyote Jacks when the guy got killed that night. Mm-hmm. You've been in a lot of bars when they started shooting the fight. You are the bartender. A lot of people don't know that. They don't even know who you are.
They don't know who I am.
But you the one making the drinks for everybody. Mm-hmm. And they good, and they tip you very. Mm-hmm. And you talk to these guys on a regular basis. You be trying to help them. Mm-hmm. You've been behind the scenes so long. I had to bring it to the forefront because I'm tired of people like you getting hidden. Mm-hmm. They don't know that after 10 o'clock at night, you the supervisor of the streets. Yeah. They don't know because everybody run to Jennifer at 10 o'clock at night. Everybody in the streets. If you're a street dude, and you know my street, you run to Jennifer because that's where we go for our relaxation. Mm-hmm. Jennifer working in the best bars ever. Wherever Jennifer and Trish at, or Jennifer, they find what Jennifer at, they're going to flood the scene. Mm-hmm. So Jennifer, how do you feel like when you see the guys in the club, and then the club over there, when the club closed, there'll be a shooting, but these guys just got through tipping you. How do you feel? What goes through your head?
Well, I have met a lot of street guys. And at first, when you don't know anybody, I'm just serving drinks, I'm just serving drinks, doing my job. But as I get to talking to them, they really are great people. And they really have a lot of good things that they want to do. But they need steps, They think that being in the street, and coming to the club and having a drink store and throwing money and stuff is what is happening. But that's really not what's happening. I thought they need guidance to show them what to do with this money, and not just be in the street getting this money. And they are smart. You'll be surprised at how many street people are really, really smart, and they need to put it to work, but sometimes they don't have the avenue to do it, so they just go straight back to the street and do what they know.
We got the avenue, but like I said, when they rush downtown or rush to different city leaders, they look at them like they crazy. Mm-hmm. They look like crazy. I'm not gonna call her name, but my homeboy, he don't have East Chattanooga right now. He can't even get no help from the city. When I say he only have East Chattanooga, he done bought up everything with cash money. No help from nobody because he saved money. He ran his saved money. And we went to the city county, and they'd like to me the city reach out to him and ask him what can they do to change the community because he owns the community. Yeah. Like you can't put him out. He not leasing, he owns it. So why he ain't got no help? They know who he is. They send him on paper, but he owns 75% of East Chattanooga. I mean, what do we do with that?
They don't want us to, of course, they don't want us to progress and have anything nice, So, but we have to demonstrate that we can have things that are nice and know how to act accordingly. Because you don't have to bring guns. When you go to a club, you don't have to already be ready to fight. Or if someone bumps into you when they're coming in the line or anything, you have to learn to be cordial. Morals, manners. That's where all that stuff comes in. It really does start at home. Teach your kids, because whatever you learn as a kid, you're going to learn you're going to keep it with you as an adult. You really got to bring out your morals, and you really got to bring out your manners, and you really got to know when and not to fight a battle. A lot of this stuff doesn't even make any sense if, when you're in a club or you're out somewhere and you see something that you may not like because of where you came from or whatever. You got to just keep on moving and do the right thing. And people don't want to do that because they're worried about what their friend or somebody else might say. Do the right thing. Use your morals, use your common senses. And, and I think that's what they got to do.
Yeah. And we can't give up on our community, Jennifer.
Right.
I'm from the streets. So I'm from the street, so look at me now. Look at Tony. Now I know y'all ready to. Oh, I bet you go around and say, "Why you working with him? Why you doing it?" I'm that dude. I'm hot. I'm that. Hey, can I say I'm that new now? I'm that dude. And so I come from there. I'm building a name for myself. It ain't gonna help everybody. Like it's like Jesus. Jesus like healing people, doing right. I feel like Jesus because when I'm doing right, a lot of people gonna like it. It's not they mad at me. I hate me because they don't know me. They trying to figure me out. How they go to work 9 to 5 every day, and I'm out. Every time you look on the internet, you see Tony Boston. I'm out to sponsor somebody. You'll get mad too. But guess what? I paid my dues. I've been working since I've been 13 years old. I'm in my 40s now. So, okay, I don't pay my dues. Half these kids, their mamas know me. I'm the bail boss. I'm in the community. And then that's another thing. So when all this shooting and stuff went on, I'm like, they should have come to the bail boss first because I'm pretty sure we can help them in the community. You looking at it like we ain't nobody. I'm pretty sure we can help to get these people in programs. I can let you know who need drugs. I have a guy right now who need to go to Caters. The police will never know because they're not reaching out to because they don't know him. I know him, but he's one of the heavy addicts in the community asking me for help. But I'm just a little radio. I'm just a bondsman and a community guy and a radio guy. But people that get resources, instead of them coming to me, and I'm going to say it, some of y'all working at Caters, working at mosque and being in positions, scared to come to me and ask me, boss, who you got that need to go to rehab? But that because they pride is up. They too good. They feel like they don't want to ask me for no help. But I want to give you everybody. I got 20 people right now that need to go to Caters. They want to go to Caters. But guess what? The people in position that our color, I'm saying to them, you might get mad at me because I know how you feel. It's our colors in the position. I'm in mosque and being right now. It's at Caters. Instead of coming to me, ask me what I got, I can help them out. And so, and I feel like in my position as a bail bondsman, we run the streets. Because guess what? When a shooting happened, a robbery happened, who they call first? When they need to turn themselves in, who they call? Everybody don't deserve to be in jail. I don't care.
Exactly.
Everybody don't deserve to be in jail. And the people might say, well, you're a bail bond. That's how you make your money. I don't care about making no money. God got me. That's what I'm worried about. Thomas, everybody don't deserve to be in jail. Understood. So that's why we got this program right here at WPTP. I got a whole school. We're going to rehab some of them people. We're going to rehab them. I got classrooms. We got, if you want to get your GED, you want a job, we're going to get it for you. You want housing, we're going to get it for you. We got a big EPP just put computers in for us. So.
Well, see, Tony, you're doing exactly what I'm referring to.
Okay.
You're not waiting on nobody.
Oh, no.
You see what I'm saying? If you know you got 20 people that need to go to Caters, take them to Caters. Don't wait on Caters. You have your thumb on the pulse of the community, just like you said. So in my opinion, what we have to start doing is stop waiting on somebody to help us and start helping ourselves. Like we all know, it all starts at home. And at home is our community. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So we're not going to sit around and wait on nobody to come give us a handout. We've been taking them for too long. It's time to step up.
And it got to stop. So this crime got to stop. I know last night, a lot of people went to jail last night. And a lot of people, and they're going to be going to jail for the next 2 or 3 weeks. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm not going to say a lie, sugarcoat. It's going to turn up. Last night was a good night for All-Star Bunny Company. I hope the night be a good night. I hope the night be a good night for All-Star Bunny Company. But we got to take, I got family members that's in the streets. And that's why I don't argue with people no more. And people that watch my live, I can't argue with nobody, Thomas. Because if I go there and I make a certain phone call to my family, they're gonna be upset and then boom, like you Evans. We can't go there. That's all I gotta say. We can't go there because I'm trying to help. I'm trying to stop the violence.
That's right.
I'm trying to stop the violence. I don't want the violence to keep going. I want to be able to walk downtown in my flip-flops and my son and my ugly little feet. I can't do that right there. But I want to stop the violence. And the city, like you said, I'm stopping going to today, my last day, trying to worry about what they got going because I got a project in myself. But I challenge the police chief. Anybody talk to the police? I know you probably watch my page as well, Chief Murray. I ain't never met you personally because of Tony Boston, one of our sources of the community. come to Tony Boston's, and I want to walk in the community. I think I can walk in the community while the game makers there, while all the shooting there. See, we having meetings downtown, Ben Smith Hall. They ain't where the crime at. It's like an apple. It's a seed in an apple. We gotta go to the core to stop the crime. We gotta go to East Chattanooga. We gotta go to Alton Park. We gotta go to the West Side. We gotta go to East Lake. We gotta go in the harder. Don't be scared. Keep them guns at home. Shut up, kids. You don't need no gun. That's the problem. Y'all keep going to the community with all these police officers, FBI agents, detectives. Man, look, I got friends, FBI agents. I know I'm in the kind of business. But put your pride to the side. Look like one of them. Instead of acting like you better than somebody. And let's go in this community and change this community. Let's tell city council, put them activities back right now on a Saturday morning. We used to have flag football or volleyball or basketball tournaments at the recreation center. Don't you know they ain't got that now? So I challenged the city of Chattanooga, put the sports back in the center. Y'all took them out. Y'all did that on purpose. Y'all one of the problem of the administration. I said it. Y'all get mad at me all y'all want. The administration sucks. Because how in the world you take the sports out of the urban community? You in an urban community. I'm talking about in the heart of the hood, Avondale, Carver Center, Eastdale, Alton Park. There's no flag football going on boundary because they took it out. Who decision was that? And I guarantee the person that made that decision ain't never been through poverty. Ain't never grew up in the hood. So you taking it away from my black kids. I'm hurt this morning. My black kids can't go to the center and go to a football tournament like we used to have over at Brandon Junior High. We used to do Hershey track. Kids coming home on Saturdays with a medal around the name. My mama used to be so happy for me. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And stuff like that.
Opportunity.
So, opportunity, man. Be happy. Al Cottrell, my basketball coach. You remember Al?
Yeah.
Al Cottrell took me out the streets. I was raised by my grandma and granddad. You know, I was raised by old folks. So Al came over to East Chattanooga, him and Lexine Alexandra. Lexine took us to Baylor. I'm telling you, took me to Baylor every Saturday. If I can get out the hood for 4 or 5 hours in the morning time, Lexine Alexandra. Let me tell you how the key. Lexine Alexandra came in my house 7 o'clock that morning, took me and a guy named Dead Rochelle, because I was a band, because my grandfather reached out to her. She didn't have to do that. Took me to play tennis. Now, what a black boy from the hood doing playing tennis? That before Venus and Serena Lacey.
Right.
That before then. That way before then. I'm older than them. That way before then. But took us to Baylor. Guess what? We ended up winning the NJTL, the tennis tournament. I ended up winning doubles, and I ended up winning singles because of Lexi Alexandra. That's what they got to do. She cared for the community. There's people like that. There's a pillar of the community that we need to go to. Call her up. She still live on Dawson. Go to say, Lexi, how did you, when you was growing up in Chattanooga 15 years ago, 20 years ago, it wasn't crime wasn't like it was. What did you do? She gonna give them guidelines. They go by that guideline, crime will stop because kids are staying active. You know what I'm saying? So then when I come home, I get a free lunch. I ain't gonna act like I'm better nobody. Stop by the center, eat my little free lunch. I'm keeping it real. Give me a free lunch. Then a guy named Al Contrail, Big Al, will come and get me. Me and my friend Root Killer, Stanley Rice. He out of prison after 30 years. My dude, man, much love. Over in Boone Height, a guy named Al Contrail. Each other could come get us. Al said, we finna go play a basketball tournament. Fredo, get all us in a van, a center van. They ain't got that no more. Each center used to have their own van. How many times y'all don't seen a van riding around the hood now and say parts and recreation on it? Y'all ain't.
Not like you used to.
They used to take us to what's that, Stacy's and eat out there. So Al used to come get us. So the tournament started about 2 o'clock. From 2 to 6, we had Washington and shoot people. You know, Coach Al didn't want to put me on the team. We went to church together. And he said I had to watch out for my grandma and my granddad. That's what he said. He went to Mount Canaan, but Coach Al, my boy. But Al came and got us, man. We won so many tournaments. Went out of town. I thank Al for that. So that's how I stayed out of trouble. So I got 18. Then I was nosing. Then I started working at the funeral home. And I became a bail bondsman and got involved in the community. I got involved to the music industry.
So I don't mean to cut you out, Tony. So what it sounds like you're saying is the importance of the parks and recreation.
That's one of the big parts of that. That'll solve 35-40% of the crime. I know it will. Because I once one of them children. I ain't just talking. I walked in the steps. So all of my game banging friends, we went in the street. We was at the center battling, fighting over a basketball game.
Yep.
So we need those centers open is what it sounds
they
like. They
open, but they ain't got nothing in them.
So that's what I'm saying. We need to bring something to these centers.
Right.
And still have that same community feel we got when we was going up there.
Right.
Giving them the opportunity to play basketball, tennis, whatever sport that they have at the time.
Right.
So we definitely need these centers back open. Not closing at 2 and 3 o'clock. We need them open and with something to do, basically.
Well, and that person is over. Tony Samuels is over. I'm calling your name out. You might be mad, but he just got over the job for the centers. Tony Samuels did, and of course the other guy. I don't know. You know, this guy. Okay. I ain't gonna go no names, but Tony grew up in the urban community. He's a good Christian guy. I got faith in him, but this area is different. So I think Tony need to have somebody younger that's in front of the streets that know the community now. They can teach him a little bit what's going on. That's what I think, because if he old the age he is and he trying to start gay, he can't do it because he's not in the area. He don't know what the kids want. These kids got money now. Ain't like when we were growing up, after his mama $5 or $10, these kids running a band. If you got $1,000 in your pocket, you're nobody to the streets. And that's just the least. I mean, if you ain't got no band, a girl don't see no why, and you can't make the money go up your arm like this, you're nobody.
You know, also with your them being in the, can you
come close to the mic?
Okay, with them being, you know, having the recreation centers, they also need to have something in there to keep kids on the straight and narrow era, like financing and stuff, because a lot of people that grow up in bad neighborhoods don't know how to keep a license. You know, you need to get your license. You can't be out here driving, you know, with no license, because they find a way to take everything from us. So the system is designed to take everything from us. So we need to teach them how to walk the straight and narrow, have their license, where to put their money, put it in the bank, savings, and do all that stuff, so they can be a citizen just like everybody else. And then they won't go bad, because if you do anything, you're gonna lose your license. You can't go to work. You know, if you don't have any money in the bank, you can't get anything. Just because you have money, you need to have something to be able to write it on paper. Your name on paper is more powerful than money. And our kids don't know that. They don't know that. They just think money, money, money. But we need to have something in their finances, economics, or how you live and how do you do all this stuff. We need that, because they're not learning that.
That's right.
They're learning street stuff.
Life skills, as Sister Tasha Rowe just said. You're exactly right. We need to broaden our horizons past what we're being taught.
Yes.
So like you said, investing, entrepreneurs, picking up a trade, something that's going to sustain us through all this.
Yep.
But we got to get back to community. We got to get back to the homes. Yep. That's where it all starts at home. It always starts at home.
Hey, Thomas, I think you saying that because you changed your life around. You changed your life around. You changed your life around because you was kind of hard to deal with too. But Tim Baker and Tim Bob.
Oh yeah, shout out to Tim Baker, because he changed your lives for sure. Tim
changed your life. I see a difference. You were never a bad person, but you had a hot temper, and you was a business guy always. But you had a hot temper. But Tim, you went to Tim school. That's not tell them kids in the street that they ain't doing up there like how they can change like you did.
Like you said, for example, Tim is the perfect example. You know what I'm saying? If you want a trade, something that's going to sustain you for the rest of your life, you be your own boss, you set your own hours. Tim Baker's Barber College is a perfect example of what we need out here. But we got to give these kids an opportunity to even know that Tim is out here. Some of them might not even know Tim is out here. And shout out to Tim, because he built that Barber College off his own sweat and brow. I don't think he got too much help to do it.
He did. He didn't get the city to help him.
Yeah.
The urban leader help.
Tim is somebody we need to make sure is protected, and make sure that we reach out to him, because he has, again, like you, his pulse on what.
Yeah, he's big in the community. He changed lives.
He changed lives.
He changed life so much that you go to school, you make a $12 hour job, but when you get to him, you can make $100,000 a year.
Exactly.
Facts.
In 6 months, 180 hours. Is that
what? We're talking about
1,500 hours.
It's 1,500 hours. If you go every day, 8 hours a day, it'll take you 9 months.
9 months
to be a licensed barber. It took me 11 because I played around a little bit. But once I got it together, 1,500 hours, you be your own boss. You be your own company, and you make your own money. I'm telling you, the best thing I could have done.
So I feel like, again, Tim Baker, Tim Piece of the Puzzle, people like that the city need to reach out to. And
see, that's the thing, Tony.
I know.
I get what you're saying. Too. I get what you're saying.
I'm just kind of upset
because if they gonna have the money up there, and it should go to everybody.
Right.
It shouldn't just go to it. So I feel exactly what you're saying. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we use those opportunities as well. If we can got somebody out there that can let us know what's going on, I feel y'all the way. But at the very same time, we still pushing on our own.
And then like Bobby Turns and Real Tight, Bobby, he can sing real well. I wouldn't mind getting the studio because these kids want to rap. Everybody want to be a rapper now. Everybody, I don't know why. I want to be just a hype man. I ain't seen nobody want to be a hype man. I seen one guy that want to be a hype man. I'm like, dude, you ain't got it. This is what I do. You ain't got it. You got to go viral 4 times in 1 year. You got to take some haters. You got to take some blows to be a hype man, a real hype man. But listen, so that's another thing. I got the school. Y'all in the school right now with me right now.
Like you said with the music. Shout out to Bobby, real tight, but Reginald Cooper, Coop the beat man.
Yeah,
I've seen him take kids in and teach them how to use the mixing board.
Yeah,
because everybody ain't gonna be on the mic because somebody got to push them buttons and turn it down.
See what I'm saying? Y'all coming up with names now.
Yeah,
y'all coming up with names.
Reginald Cooper, man. Reginald Cooper, Coop the beat.
Okay,
man. Shout out to him.
Since you want to go there, AK Films. He's shooting videos around here.
That's what I'm talking about.
A black dude shooting videos for a Young Thug. He in Atlanta right now on tour with somebody. The video you see on TV is shot from a guy from Chattanooga.
We got our own sources, man.
Then I ain't never did a video with this guy, but I heard about the guy who shot Jim. I heard about him. He do videos. So there's people out there that shoot videos. It's people who shoot videos that's right here that got the talent, but we can't get no help. You know, if half of them kids that was at Mary's that night knew the resources they could have, they wouldn't have been at Mary's.
Or if they would have been, they'd have left at a decent time.
Exactly.
It wouldn't have been a whole. Because Tony, you remember how we used to do the same thing. If it wasn't outside the whole note, if it wasn't outside the Citrus City complex, we hung out just like they did. You know what I'm saying? So we know we got an idea of how to conduct ourselves, so to speak.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of hard having shows and stuff. And what I know now ain't what I heard. They're not gonna stop nobody from having shows and what's going on in Chattanooga, but they are gonna tighten up on beef on security. If you're drinking and driving, don't drink and drive. If you drink and drive, you have to call All Star Bunding.
They're out there.
Yeah, they're out there. They're on Brandon Road. Y'all see the sheriff department has stepped in. Anytime somebody has something going on, they're gonna be on the outskirts. When you come out, you're gonna get pulled over. The tent too. That's another thing. People run around with this dark tent. You're gonna get pulled over. State of Tennessee got a law that tent is illegal in the state of Tennessee, but then they really enforcing it. So they do anything they can. If your light under your tag ain't working, if you got a car and your light on your tag, that's a proper way to pull you over. So I don't think that people having these shows in Chattanooga. I mean, I want them to have a show. I'm 100% for because people need to get out. People don't need to be in, but we need to have good shows. But just me personally, I'm not doing that in Chattanooga right now. I'm through for the rest of the year because I know what's going on, and I just want to keep my people safe, my crowd safe. I'm in Nashville, Atlanta doing things, in California doing things. But me personally, I would never do nothing in Chattanooga no more this year because I know what's going down, and I'm just trying to help the community because we're trying to solve all this crime. And that's a respect to the families that because I lost my cousin at Mary's, my first cousin. Well, I'm my oldest cousin. Then I lost a cousin in the West Side, another female. So I lost 2 females. And my grandfather, 87 years old, home grieving because he don't know his nieces like that. But he the older grandma. So but I'm not doing nothing personal because I don't think I'll make the money I need to make because I have to deal with the police pulling people over. I mean, they just doing their job. I'm not mad. I mean, I can't knock their job what they do, but we got to stop this crime.
We got to.
We got to stop
with us, man.
So the Senators got to get the sports back in. I fought the city. I'm going hard on the city because when the new administration took over, they should have. I feel like this when you got people like me, Tim Baker, you got people, you got Havens over there cooking food on Highway State. You got Jeff Bowens who cook barbecue. You got different people I know. I'm just saying, you got Pee Wee Real Shop on, but he'll teach kids how to change tires. Let me put my team together. I got somebody in every area because I got the school. That's what's going to happen. I got this school right here, and I'm going to bring all these guys in from the street and let them put their trade in my school. I'm running my own vocation school. Guess what? And they're going to get money because when you need some brakes done, you come to WPTP school, get your brakes done on Saturday. You need your hair done. You got your license. You need a haircut. You come and see Thomas when you get out from the barbershop. He'll come and cut your hair. Exclusive haircut then because it's 6 o'clock.
That's right.
But on Mondays when he ain't doing that, he Thomas have a barbershop in here.
That's right.
Thomas have a barbershop on Mondays when he ain't doing that, and you come and get your haircut here. So I got the school. I got the income. I'm working on the kitchen now. It's going to cost me $3.5 million to fix this whole school up the way I need to fix it up. So we got it, and we're gonna move forward.
That's right.
And we ain't worried about the city, like you said. We ain't worried about the county. We ask they not give. I got God on my side
first.
Got God on my side, so we're gonna move forward. So name one black man in Chattanooga that my age got a whole school. I got a whole school. Y'all need help. But I ain't gonna just keep banging on. We're gonna keep running this radio station.
Mm-hmm.
Got classroom. Thanks, big shouts out to EPB. So if your child want to get on the computer and they want to meet me here on a Saturday morning, they can. I can let them play on the computers and do their homework and do their something because I have the access. It's free. It's free. I'm not charging. It's free because it was free given to me from EPB. Yes, Electric Power Board.
Shout out to EPB.
They got to read Miss Webb over there, Human Resource Director.
All right, appreciate you, Miss Webb.
And so by you being in the streets as a bartender, you leave the club, they start shooting. These same guys you just service. What do you want to say to the guys in the street right now? How can we stop this crime? And what you want to say to the city government? What things they can do? So they can do to help us in the street and stop not looking at bad. Just give me a little idea.
Well, they can first stop bringing these guns. They got to stop traveling with these guns, these illegal guns. They got to stop doing that.
Well, say the Tennessee passed a law. If you're not a felon, you can have a gun. That's a state. Come on now.
It's really hard though, because it's the mentality that they have, especially when you have liquor in your system, it boosts you.
Okay.
So basically if someone says something to you or you had a beef in the club or something, it's just not gonna stop when you go out to your car. Somebody might be a little bit more aggressive than you are, and you're not gonna fight them. You're gonna go straight to your heat, and that's something that you really can't stop. So you gotta the people have got to start with learning that the right kind of mentality when they come to these bars and stuff. I'm gonna have a drink, I'm gonna have a good time, and I'm gone. By a decent time, especially if you're known and prone to having an attitude or you can't get along with people. Come have a drink, go home. If you're drunk, call an Uber, because I do that as well. Call someone so you don't lose your license, because they're definitely going to pull you over if you're downtown or anywhere in these other areas by these clubs. The police are out here to target a lot of us. That's what they're doing. So
hold on, you missed my money now. Go ahead.
But yeah, call the Uber. Your car will be safe. Go back and get it tomorrow. You're gonna keep your license. You're gonna be able to go to work. You're gonna be able to do a whole bunch of more stuff. Take your kids wherever you want to. But you gotta think before you go out to these clubs and put that liquor in your system. Okay, I think that's what they have to do, because it boosts you.
We can't fault the guy. I know we all don't do it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm from the streets.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from the black neighborhood where dirty shoes. When black folks go out here, good music, good alcohol, they gonna dance, they gonna feel good. And yeah, of course, when I step on my shoes, I don't pay $200 for, and I get paid $12 an hour. I get paid on Friday. I'm at the chicken house. You don't be mad. I mean, you know how it is. Attitude. I mean, just basic. But what do we do as a community to teach these people the proper way of going? I don't think these people know the proper way of going out. I mean, I'm just saying.
And you're probably right. Again, just like you said, everything really does start at home. Because if somebody step on my feet, and it has happened to me before, someone has pushed me as a bartender coming out to go use the bathroom, have pushed me and really wanted to get with me. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it, bump into you or whatever. You good? And she just looked at me like, I just kept on going. You got to have some kind of morals and some kind of, you got to values. You got to have that, and just walk away. Pick and choose your battles. You don't have to be the baddest person in the world. Just move on if you want to make it in life.
Like you said, we got to get back to raising the morals and values that was given to us. And we got to be able to pass those same morals and values down to the younger generation. We got to be able to bridge that gap between the older generation and the younger generation. It's enough of that. These young folks, they don't want to do this and they don't want to do that. We got to get back to what we were taught.
Mm-hmm.
Those same morals and values. Even in the streets, there's codes and values in the streets that's being lost. You don't cuss around no old lady. Mm-mm. You see an old lady need help, you help her. You open the door for her. Those little things like that. We got to get back to community. We got to get back to neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
The way we was brought up, Tony, those morals and values that was passed down to us, we try to pass some of those same things down. But nowadays, you don't want to say nothing to one of these young cats, tell him to pull his pants up, because you don't know what he going to do.
Well,
we got to get back to talking to each other, man. Communicating
and consoling them, and not just demeaning them.
Not just demeaning them, exactly.
Because a lot of times they don't want to listen. But what I would say, if you're young and you got somebody older talking to you, listen. You may not need it then, and you may not want to listen, but you might need it later on. Just listen, take it in, and go on about your business. Because I guarantee you, if someone old talking to you, you're gonna need their advice later.
And like she said, You got the older person and the younger person. We got to be able to talk to each other. The older people can't say, they don't want to listen. And younger people got to say, I want to listen. It's a double-edged sword. Both of them got to be willing to talk to each other. We got to get back to that and stop talking about what we ain't doing, stop talking about what we can't do, and be more positive, just even in our own conversation.
Well, I just want to positive. My job is over there. Everybody in Chattanooga, I'm talking about Chattanooga right now, across the nation. If you know something this person don't know, why we can't kind of get and talk about? Why everybody got different pride? Just this week alone, like I told you, what heck, meetings everywhere. They meet, they gonna sign them because guess what? Them kids that was at the this meeting the other day, I heard a little boy say at the meeting the other day, he said, y'all, why we in the meeting? And correct me if I'm lying, because some of y'all was at that meeting. The little boy said, why am I in the meeting? We not the bad children. It's kids that need to be in our position, need to be here. Y'all just doing this to be on TV.
Well, you need both of them, Tony. You still need those that are doing what they supposed to.
But why
I understand what you're saying as well.
I got kids in Avondale right now. I got kids in the Woodlawn Project right now. Want to come to some of these functions, but they never get invited because the person that get paid for the citizens from your organization don't go to the community and say, "Hey, let's community meet tonight." I'm saying if I did work for the city,
I got you.
And that was my position. I would go to the hardest of the hood. Get with the OG, say, man, it's a community meeting tonight. I want to see how y'all there.
That's what's needed.
I'm a feed, but they ain't doing that.
I feel
I'm seeing them when I watch the TV down and the news people. Come on now, news. I'm getting on y'all too, because y'all report what y'all want to report. Exactly. If we're gonna report something, report the real. Stop out here reporting the fake. If 3, 9, and 12 is gonna report something, report the real.
They're not gonna do it, Tony.
No, they don't get to it. I got WPTP. I start reporting.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
I start reporting.
Yeah.
Because it's stop showing kids meeting and y'all just want a story. Come to the hood where it's at. If you're a reporter and you're scared to be a reporter, take your butt on back home where you come from. It's a true stories out there that one should be told that never been told.
That's right. I agree.
In our community.
I agree.
The people that need to be filmed ain't being filmed. So the kids don't see nothing.
There you go.
That's right.
Now, I just get upset, man. That's why I got y'all, but y'all be my company because y'all want to hear tell what I might say. I'm learning.
There you go.
You're right.
You're right.
I'm probably would have shot myself in the foot and been in tour with somebody. And since I'm just keeping it real.
Yeah.
So y'all here to keep me calm down because God knows they don't have much they hate Tony Balls. I probably would have said something and offended somebody, and I probably went into somebody because I won't let them have it. That's right. But y'all came to me with some calm, different ideas, and I'm learning this new to me. Talking with people around the table. Look, a lot of me sharing new ideas. They're from the real OG from California. Now look, I heard somebody say they're real OG. That's the real OG for females. If y'all didn't know who that was, they know that. Hey, what's that tattoo say on your chest? Top notch. Top notch. And she got her own. Tell them what you do.
So I have my own fitness line, and I'm basically like the queen of waist belts, and my belts are really, really, really good. And I basically just, I am like a motivator, more than a trainer or anything, to try to help people, especially our Black people, stay in shape or, just get healthier. You don't have to be a gym rat or anything like that, but you got to get out and walk and start taking care of yourself so you can live longer and take care of your grandkids and all that other stuff. And we don't do that. We got to get in shape, walk. If you get through eating, walk down the street. Walk down the street.
They say they're scared to walk.
Just do run in the house when you got you in the kitchen. Do something. Just move. That's all you got to do. You're gonna live longer. That blood pressure gonna come down. Everything is gonna get better. So I promise you.
We need somebody like you because now I see a lot of guys just talking to people, and then the female. And I'm not just a bad one. That's why y'all might come here. The females that talk to our girls now, they never been through nothing. They working down the city government. They never been through nothing. They went out to college. Probably went to a Princeton school, but then here they go, got an organization downtown. I want to talk to my young Black girls in the Black community. They don't know how to talk to them.
Yeah,
and the girls are looking at laughing. So I need people like you. They need to read this gym. Y'all need to reach out to her, get your own program, and you can show them the real. The real. Yeah. Them girls, I ain't trying to put nobody down. I'm not here to knock nobody because this is what we don't do. We're here to uplift people because we're gospel jazz station. But I got the community connectivity, but on the real. Them girls downtown don't not do no hair because they did their hair when we look the way they look when they at work. They're not real. They don't know how to braid no hair. It's like girls want to braid hair. I got a room back there that you can get a grant and show these girls, show the other girls how to braid. They keep these girls out the streets. So Jennifer, man, I really admire you what you do, and you do a lot. This is another piece of the puzzle that they didn't know about. I brought you new to the puzzle, but they need you. They need you, Jennifer, because you was a female in the streets. You know about gang violence. You know about popping somebody. Your father was. You're from California. You moved to Chattanooga to get away from that lifestyle. You're the bartender everybody in the city run to. So that's another thing. Why they didn't reach out to you? See, they don't know you. They think they know. But you the peer of the community. Because everybody in the streets, and they've been to a club, they've been out, you got to know Jennifer. You got to know. She done ran the bar. Yeah. Then Thomas, on M. King, if you go to Uncle Larry's Fish, you look through a big old window with no curtains.
That's me.
There you go. Hold on.
734 MLK Blue Boys Barbershop.
Hold on.
Tuesday through Saturday, 9 to 6.
Okay, he went to Tim Baker School, changed his life around. Thomas, he got a testimony. And his wife hung in there with him.
Shout out to my wife, Pamela.
She hung in there with him.
That's a fact.
So he can teach the guys how to get off the street and get married. I ain't married yet, though. But he can teach the guys how he can teach those here.
Real time.
A street dude. And he have dreads and long hair. He changed his style. But he went to school. This Tim Baker College changed his whole life.
That's a fact.
So Tim is another person.
That's a fact.
Y'all say Cooper's another person.
Yeah, we got resources, man, within our own community. Like I said, I feel exactly what you're saying, Tony. If they gonna have that money to up there, yeah, we need to go get some money. But at the same time, we're not waiting on them. We putting up what we have together and making something happen, man. Like what you doing now. Shout out to you as well.
Exactly.
People say
absolutely.
What they say, man.
Yeah.
But shout out to you as well, man. Because I see you got your feet on the ground, man. And shout out to all them other brothers that got their feet on the ground. Is actually trying to do something for our community, man. We just can't wait on nobody.
What are we gonna do about these mamas losing these kids, man? We need a program for them because they hurt. Somebody lost their child. I don't care what side of town you're from, east side, west side, north side. We still a family. It's something that got to be done because I talked to one of the mamas the other night. She called me 2 o'clock in the morning, and she was just still crying. Her son been dead 3 or 4 years in of gun violence, and she still hurt because that's how bad. I don't know how I feel to have a baby. I know how to make a baby. I tell you.
Wrong stuff.
Okay.
I'm just saying, child support something else. Child support something else. Child support something else. But I don't know how to have a baby. You know what I'm saying? So these mamas losing their children, man. Of gun violence. These kids don't know that. They have a time when this person killed this person, and we all go to the funeral. Guess what? The boy who did killing his mama in the family, the boy is dead. They didn't know they was cousins. Just like a lot of people didn't know me and Tish and Miss Moss and the girl got killed, their marriage were cousins. They knew it. I see them. It ain't for the streets know anyway. What I'm saying at the funeral, when I go to the funeral, I'm going to see her side of the family. Shanice Jackson is her cousin. They're saying, I talk to Shanice all the time, but Shanice never knew that Miss Moss, I was her cousin on the other side, on the mama side. And the mama had the baby. So then they're going to meet my grandfather for the first time, and my mama, my aunt, they're going to meet this. I said to them like, dang, I didn't know y'all was kids. Yeah. So that's why we battle. We got to take over, and we got to help this police chief, help the sheriff. It's not to put nobody in jail because I think everybody don't deserve to be in jail. I'm just saying it again. I'm a bail bondsman, but everybody don't deserve to be in jail. It's programs we got to give.
Yes. Like
a drug addict, if you got domestic violence problem, why keeping you in jail? You keep beating your girlfriend. No, you got a problem.
Yeah.
Jail is the answer to you. You need to be taught about some other men about putting your hands on this woman. You keep going to jail, making a bum. Okay, thank you for giving me your money, but you got a problem. Stop putting your hands on. We need to teach them how to have a class and teach them how to be a man, not to hit on women because they're probably all he seen growing up. Exactly. Somebody who's smoking weed all day, they don't need to be in jail. They ain't got no gun violence problem. They no game, they got a weed problem. They got to be high enough. They got drugs. We need a cadence program for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Because they do have programs for, like if you're on meth or and that's not.
I mean, it
is towards the white people, but they have no programs for crack and stuff like that, and things are weak. Just like you said, they don't have these programs for rehabilitation, so.
Marijuana, they selling blunts. So Thomas, when we leave out this area today, I know you're not gonna cut hair and stuff, but I'm still gonna be fighting hard. But we're gonna do some things here in the community, and I'm gonna get with these people. Y'all, I'm sorry, y'all, but my time is about up. I'm still about man Tony Boston. Follow me on IG. At Hypeman1210. Follow you where?
On Instagram, King Evans 918, and on Facebook is Thomas Evans.
Follow you where?
You can follow me all on social media on IG, Top Notch for Life, and on Facebook as well.
Are you single?
I am very single.
Oh, we gotta find her man. I didn't take Jennifer. Hey, may God bless you. To all my people in Atlanta, Georgia, Miss Sonia watching me in Atlanta, Georgia, to Tori them in Nashville watching me, to T.I. Ain't Miss Shane, to Sam that got the tour going on with Keith Sweat. Thank y'all for watching me right now. The Petty Pie, the guy that did Petty LaBelle James, that did the Petty Pie. Congratulations to you and Tamron Braxton. I guess I said her name right. They was with me the other night last week in Nashville. WPTP Radio. We was in Nashville doing our thing with John Smith. We're on tour again July the 2nd. We'll be back in Nashville. Let's just keep your head up. Y'all doing a show, please be safe. Get the proper security. Get the proper people. Y'all don't have a good time doing y'all show. This your man, Sunlight Man T. Boston. I'm sorry we ran out of time, but if you want to come in on this end, you can't come in. We're here to help anybody. May God bless you. May keep you. May strengthen you. And can you play that song? Pray for me. We got a song I'm going to lead y'all out with me because we all need prayer. And we're going to play this song. And I want everybody to pray.
Action. We're going to put action.
Yeah, put actions. All right, turn that thing up.